Join me for Trash to Treasure Thursday as we take some recyclable items and turn them into some mini art glass pieces for your dolls to display either in an art museum, just in their home, or maybe they're going to have a craft fair. Come along and join me and see how easy this Trash to Treasure project is. Alright, for our Trash to Treasure project today, we are recycling some of these little clear plastic containers. You can either use, these are from the produce department. This is the lid off of some cherry tomatoes, and this is actually the side off of a package of grapes. Or you can use the lids off the clamshell containers that you get in the deli. Either will work. You just need this thin plastic. Now this project, if you're one of the kids that watch my videos, be sure to have adult supervision, and heck, some of you adults, you'll need adult supervision too, because we are going to be using a candle. First, we are going to color our plastic. For that, we're using Sharpie pens. Just kind of doodle, the colors will get deeper when we are working with our projects. Just gonna kind of scribble in here, and it's okay to use the ones with the ridges on them. They work just fine. In fact, they give kind of a cool look. We're going to do some purple. I'll go dark purple on both of these. This art glass is supposed to resemble the art glass that you see, like, well, in the Pacific Northwest we see a lot of it because there's a really well-known artist up in Seattle that does this kind of work. So his, and I'll have a link to some pictures of some of his stuff in real life, so you can see kind of what we're going for here. But you could use this either in your dollhouse, you know, as just like a display piece for your dolls that maybe they've gotten somewhere, or if you're making a museum, this would be really cool in there. You see, we're just scribbling. No art talent required for this one. Well, we are just scribbling away. Now, we are going to take some scissors and we are going to cut out a piece, and the shape doesn't even matter. Doesn't matter at all what shape you cut. You can cut big ones, you can cut little ones. Doesn't matter. Let's cut some off of this one. Let's cut across and then I'll cut a piece out of here. You can cut round shapes, you can cut little squares, you can cut, just go wild. This is just one to have fun with. Once you have your pieces cut, you'll need to gather up the rest of what you need. You need your plastic pieces that are colored. You need a pair of metal tweezers. Don't use the kind with the plastic or rubber tips on them. They have to be all metal. You need to have a container of water right at your work table. You need a small candle. I like to use just a little tea candle, and you need something to light the candle with. So let me get the candle lit and then we can move on. Alright, so I've got my candle lit. Now I'm just going to take my pieces of plastic. Now this is going to happen quickly, and you need to be very careful because this will catch fire if you're not really careful, if you get too close. That doesn't mean you've actually ruined it though, as long as you plunge it in the water quickly. You see, see how it moves? And with some practice, you can learn to control this. Oops, There, it caught fire, but that didn't necessarily ruin it. Now I like to just drop it off my tweezers into the water. This is why you need adult supervision though, because it is hot. It can catch fire if you're not careful. See, we are getting some really cool shapes. Drop it off. Let's take this big one. Now this big one has the big ridges in it, so it's kind of fun. Because of those, it bends a little differently. Now we've got just a little piece of flat. Off in the water, and I like to let them get completely cool in the water. So let me blow the candle out, move these over. See, there's the big one. Doesn't that look neat though? These would definitely look really cool. You can glue them together to make bigger pieces. That one, yeah, the flame kind of ruined that one, so we'll throw that one away. Here's the other one we made, and I made some others earlier. Each little piece of plastic is going to react a little differently, and you'll learn to, like I said, you'll learn to control it a bit. But this is just a fun, creative way to use something that would normally go in the trash to make something really cool to put in your dollhouse. So I hope you enjoyed this Trash to Treasure project, and I'll see you again next week for another Trash to Treasure Thursday.